I worked at Chili's for 4 years, from 2016 to 2020. I loved my store in Florida. I loved my managers, my crew. I loved everyone, but I could see how fucked up corporate was. They let go of so many people without a second thought. They let go about 3/4 of corporate when I first started working there. They let go of my air director, who everyone loved, and we got a new one who was a huge ass. Then they started the 3 for 10 and the endless amount of rewards. My money was cut in half right away. I saw how the clientele changed, and as someone who's been in the industry since 2005, I saw the writing on the wall. They lowered the standards, and once you lower them, you can't raise them again. It wasn't until I transferred to California that it really hit me. I started in California in July of 2020, right in the heat of COVID, and I had to work to go. That's where I realized what It's Just Wings was, and it was like an out-of-body experience where I stepped back and saw what was happening. These people were being taken advantage of. They were all working for free for Chili's and DoorDash. How were they not seeing this? This wasn't okay. I tried to tell them that it was free labor, and everyone thought it was fine because it was a deal that Chili's had made with DoorDash. I was like, this isn't okay at all. You guys are working for free right now. The restaurant opened back up, and I was on the floor, and I had to work with the tablet system. We didn't have that in Florida. I only had to tip out 1% to the bar. In California, I had to tip out 5.5%, and I was shocked. Of course, they presented it like a good thing, as most people think it is at first. They presented it as more tables, more help. I even bragged about it at first to my Florida friends, thinking I had a good deal. Yeah, right. First of all, it was COVID, so it was dead. But the nights that were busy, I was tipping out $80 and walking out with 40. I was like, what the fuck? I asked one of my managers to write down the breakdown of the tip out to me because it seemed astronomical. He let me know that a lot of Chili's had closed because they were going to go under if they hadn't dropped the cook's wages from $20 an hour to minimum wage and started having the servers tip them out. I was shocked to hear that they dropped the cook's wages and started having the servers tip them out. I found out that they did that because the Trump administration had just made it legal that as long as everyone was making minimum wage, servers could tip out back of house. I was pissed. I also knew that cooks weren't happy about that decision, and it was actually protested against, but Brinker did it anyways. I ended up getting fired over a TikTok video. I couldn't have been happier because I hated my California location. I started posting videos about the ghost kitchens and the tip out, and people were telling me that I was going to get sued. I obviously did not care or listen. That was back in October of 2020. I eventually moved on and stopped talking about it until May of 2021, when two of my really good friends got fired from the Florida location for absolutely no reason, just because a new GM came in and didn't like them. I was pissed because I saw my managers who were there for 20 plus years get fired right before they were going to get pensions. So I decided to make my first video saying, let me tell you why Chili sucks and it's probably going to go out of business soon. And you can't sue me for slander when it's true. I just went off for like a whole minute. I had no idea that it would blow up and open up Pandora's box. That video went viral, and I had hundreds of comments and messages from people telling me that they were sexually harassed and assaulted, and HR brushed it under the rug. That really set a fire under my ass. Corporate commented on my first video, so my second video was a reply to them showing them some of the comments about sexual harassment. They tried calling me. I ignored them and posted it in a video. They tried texting me. I did the same. I kept going, and I'm still going to keep going because they're a horrible fucking company who treats their employees like shit, abuses and exploits them, and it deserves to pay the consequences. And I'm not stopping until it happens. Brinker has hurt so many people, and I can't even count the amount of messages and comments from past and present employees telling me their horror stories. And I understand that's how the industry is, but it doesn't have to be that way. They choose to make it this way. And I'm going to make sure and make an example out of them so others realize that they can't keep doing this shit to us. The industry is so abusive, and because of the turnover rate being so insane, no one cares enough to make a change. But I've been in it for 17 years, and I love serving. I love restaurants. I just hate the system. So if I can make a change, I'm going to do everything in my power to do it. That's why I made the series. That's why I'm fighting so hard to make a change. People treat us like we're nothing when we are so much more and work so hard just to be shit on. We deserve so much better. I am tired of companies getting away with murder. I'm done with it, and I'm not going to stop until